Flat over just a little bit. Okay?
What's that cheek you said when you raise your knee in?
Yeah, I say raise your knee up and look at here. And where the crisscross hairs go, that's where his hip is.
Oh, sorry, I did not know you were looking up.
So you're palpating what, underneath the ASIS?
What you would do if you were actually trying to find it or whatever is you go over here and find the greater trochanter,
Okay.
which is over here on the
Right.
side right there. And make sure that that's in the image. That bending up or whatever is a cheat or whatever. It's not something that you normally do, but it is once you've been doing this 20 years. But you never do it if you suspect a fracture. Okay. How do you tell if a hip is fractured?
They're
It
they're
looks
out.
like that.
So you can't move that.
Yeah, if the patient comes in and you see a leg laying just down limp to one side, that thing's broken. Don't touch it. All you do is just shoot probably a pelvis and let it go at that, because then they'll compare from the side that's not broken to the side that's broken. But you never fool with a broken hip because he's got his femoral artery in there and you can cut it.
I was about to ask about that.
Yep, you'll cut the femoral artery, he's going to bleed to death. And normally the breaks that you get down here are spiral fractures, so they have sharp, jagged edges on them. A lot of times compound.
Is there any shielding on this? Any shielding on this?
It's hard to shield or whatever. I mean, the best you could do is maybe go to right there, but you're going to interfere with your shot. So I normally don't shield on hips, because that really doesn't do any good.
Right.
Okay. So that's the AP hip. Then leaving that just like it is, I want you to take your knee, bend it, put this leg against that foot,
Unless
and let
it's
it fall.
broken.
Unless it's broken, okay?
I'll be able to do that.
This is a frog lateral, okay? And what I'll do a lot of times on this one is turn the collimator to go out with it.
And this shot is for what? To work or to look?
lateral.
It's a lateral, so it's working in the greater trochanter into the acetabulum and looking at that aspect of it. Okay.
Exactly, but it's the lateral of the hips,
Okay.
okay? But I'll turn the collimator. You don't have to or whatever. That's just something I picked up over time that looks better, I think. And now it's working. But it could be shot this way too. Either way.
But shot better if you tilt it.
I think it's shot better if you tilt it. Number one, it goes along with the aspect of the film.
Yeah.
Second, you get about an inch more coverage down at the bottom or whatever that you can buy.
Are you gonna column it all the way here?
That's
Or
not bad.
just see?
No, I've got it right to your skin margin right here. If you're looking, see the light on the table? That's all I need.
Oh, okay.
So that's as far as I'm gonna go, because your hip is really, it's towards the outside, but not as far as the outside as you're thinking it is. It's more towards the middle. Okay? So that's a hip. Okay? Relax. Okay. Now I had the Miller on there. That thing, it's kind of a pain, but there's a lot of places I've had to use it. Okay. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna shoot. Suppose that the left hip were broken. Okay, we can't do a regular AP and frog lateral on a snap tip or whatever. We're gonna shoot under it and shoot it like this and just hit the lateral. All right, bend your knee up. Put your foot like that. Okay. This goes right to the crotch. That's pretty much where you aim.
Is the Ciara to the ischial tuberosity?
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay.
Okay. Like that. And what he's gonna do